going up against Munarayu Sensei, whose passive ability is when his troops go underground, they get +1/+1 lethal or rage 2, or when the centers play, draw a card at random. And then for 3 charges and 1 blood and 1 wild threshold, puts a random troop from his deck with tunneling underground. We'll play first. In our hand, we get 1 ruby shard, but we have 2 1-mana creatures as well as 2 fierce warlords. If we get a resource off the top first turn, this is really good. If we don't, it's not I think I'm going to draw again, because the 2 fierce warlords is kind of awkward if we don't draw resources. Oh wow, this is way worse. I think I'm going to draw again, because we have no 1-mana creatures. Okay, this is a little bit better. It's not as good as the first hand, but we do have a lot of turn 1 creatures. We're going to place the, we're going to drop the Ridge Raider turn 1. And at least we have less cards, so we can empty our hand for Unmerciful Tormentor, right? So, drop the Ridge Raider turn 1. Next turn, we can play the Savage Raider and the Tormentor if we get another Ruby Shard. If we don't, just the Savage Raider. Pass it over to him. See what he does. Drops a Wild Shard. Hopefully he has nothing turn 1. He has Keeper of the Wounded Petal. When a snare enters your hand, it gets +1/+1. Or is this good +1/+1? Okay, this is good +1/+1. Okay, hopefully we top deck a shard. And we get... Yes, a shard. Okay, so now we're going to drop the Savage Raider and the Tormentor. The Ridge Raider will get pumped up to a 3/2 after we use our charge power on him. He won't block with the Wounded Petal. We'll get 3 damage in, and next turn we can very likely empty our hand for the Tormentor and swing for 9 damage. Right now we're swinging for 3. Probably won't block. I guess this is one awkward thing with the Kindling Skarn's equipment. Actually, next turn we'll drop the Kindling Skarn and it might make an action that we can't play. Hopefully we get like a burn or a crackling bolt or something off the Kindling Skarn. So we can empty our hand for the Tormentor. Let's see what the Sensei does turn 2. Drops a Blood Shard. Let's see if he'll attack with the... He won't attack with the Wounded Petal. Has nothing turn 2. Let's see what we draw. We draw a Ruby Shard. I think that's alright. So now if we get a 2 mana or less action, we can pump up the Tormentor to a 4/4. And we get a Crushing Blow. That is a really good card right now. And we'll be able to swing for a bunch of damage. And if the Wounded Petal blocks like the Tormentor, we can just Crushing Blow that. We can just Crushing Blow whatever it blocks. It blocks the Tormentor, bad choice. Get in, what? It's a 6/6. Oh, and we get in that, so that's... It bumps up all of our orcs. So now this is 7 damage, plus 5. That is 12 damage. Now Sensei's down to 5. And aside from starting with 5 cards, we've gotten really good luck this game. Getting a really good action from the Kindling Skarn, top decking the resource. Unless he can like clear the board here, he's in really big trouble. Get something underground, not gonna matter. It's just too slow. And tunnel's another thing, probably again too slow unless it comes up when something's attacking. I don't really know the underground troops that well, but probably not gonna help them. We just need like 2 things to go in. We top deck, another kindling skarn. Something we can play. We couldn't have had anything. Oh, I guess. And now it comes up with another action. And something we actually can't play. Void each non-dragon card. That is literally worse than useless. Hopefully it doesn't matter. We're swinging with everything. Yes, this card is literally worse than useless. I guess it kind of is an extinction, but it doesn't turn out to matter. The tunneled troops have no effect, and we win, even after starting with 5 cards and 1 resource. So we beat the Sensei, and now we're 8-0, which is pretty cool. And we still have that buff for the boss of Tier 3. So we get a gold pouch, and the next one is the Avalanche Giant. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode.